สวัสดีค่ะ
This is my first hotel room in Thailand, Chiang Mai, Thailand. This is called the Smith Residence. Take a look outside here. It's about 7:15 a.m. Let's see what day it is. You can probably see that maybe if it's focused. 7/22, so July 22nd, 2014. Here's the view out my balcony. I just captured a gecko in my bathroom that had been in there for a few days and put him out here on the ledge. Hopefully he walked down. Oh, he's right there still. There's Mr. Gecko. Hopefully he can walk down the ledge. If he can't, then we got a problem. He's still hanging there later. I'll do something with him. Anyway, this is a view out my balcony. Smith Residence is the name of this place. Fairly clean. It was 650 baht per day. Because I paid for a fourth day yesterday. Ooh, there's a temple over there. I can see the top. So, pretty nice hotel room. The bed's very hard. That has been a complaint of many hotels and what do they call them here? Guest houses. I don't think that's the right term, but whatever they call them here. They very hard beds, and but a nice room, good size. It's got a refrigerator. I didn't plug it in. I bought some water. There's a 7-Eleven about 2 blocks away. These were 7 baht a piece. You can do the conversion later using Google or something. Power. I had this thing, this adapter already from my trip to Europe and Russia 21 years ago, and I'm glad I brought it because it fits in there, but our USA 2 prongs will fit in there. If I were to take this and put it over here, this fits in directly with our USA. Now this is 220 50 hertz, but most of your electronics nowadays will do 110 to 220, 240, 50 or 60 hertz. So anyway, that works. It charges my laptop. I had a problem with the Wi-Fi here. They have Wi-Fi. It costs, let's see, I booked the first 3 days from America online, and it ended up being about $21 a day. Well, it came to $61 for this room. And then when I got here, I had to pay an extra 100 baht for 3 days of internet, which is about $1 a day. Pretty good, a lot of storage. This is the bathroom. Pretty Western bathroom. So sink, toilet, and shower. Not all Thai bathrooms have this divider. Some of them are just open. Or maybe have a shower curtain. But anyway, this is the bathroom. Shower. It has a local water heater. So the water comes in cold and then goes through this thing and heats up. And that works pretty good. So I came with a backpack, 1 pair of jeans. I left my slacks in Felton for rags. And this was my checked-in bag. And this was about 7 kilos, whatever that is in pounds. You were allowed 23 kilos per bag total, 2 bags. So I was fine there. And this is a pretty nice bag. This is what I used 21 years ago when I went to Europe. Still pretty nice. You should also be aware that there's new locks now for TSA. And if you have an old lock and they want to get in your bag, they'll just cut it off. Supposedly, when you have these TSA approved locks, they will open it, leave a note, and then you won't get your locks cut. It didn't look like anybody opened them. I checked them in checked the bag in San Francisco. I had 3 different airplane flights from San Francisco to South Korea, Seoul. Then I changed planes and from Seoul to Singapore, and then changed planes again, Singapore to Chiang Mai. And when I come out of the customs in Chiang Mai, there was my bag. Pretty amazing. So anyway, this is my hotel room. I can't think of what else I wanted to say. I'm getting used to which way is up. Like I say, I had 3 days originally. Let's look out here. I had 3 days originally booked, and then I went bouncing down yesterday because I decided I'll just, you know, stay here a month for the next month, because I really couldn't find any other reasonable solutions within the 3 days. They didn't have a month long. They have different floors. This floor, I'm on the 2nd floor. This is for daily rental only. If you're renting by month or longer, you're on the upper floors, and there were no availabilities for 2 weeks. And I said, well, what do I do for 2 weeks? And he says, well, you have to rent the daily rate. Well, I'm not going to pay that kind of money. That's almost a month's, it would have been like, well, whatever, 14 times 650 baht per day, plus the internet is like 400 baht for 30 days of internet. In any event, I didn't want to do that, so I said, well, I'm going to check out. So I came back up to the room, the phone rang, and the lady said, oh, by the way, we do have an opening the next day, which is today. So I ended up having to pay just for 1 day, and then I'll get a month's rent. It's originally a large room that was cut in half, so they have a locked door between the 2 halves of the room, but I don't so much care about that. It does not, there's a pool and a fitness center up on the roof. I would have to pay extra to use those, just like when you're renting daily here, you'd have to pay extra to use those. Oh, the internet. I was having terrible problems with the Wi-Fi not working here, and it was driving me nuts. What I found out about a day ago is that they have an Ethernet port. This is an Ethernet port. So I have this little travel router. This works really well. It's about 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks online. So when I plug this into the Ethernet, that fixed the Wi-Fi problem. So my Wi-Fi is coming off my own router. It gives me another level of security rather than just using their Wi-Fi, and more speed, and it works more reliable. So I got the internet problem solved here. I'm hoping or assuming that the room that I get for the next month will also have one of those ports. So as long as I have usable internet access and a nice place to sleep, I'm good for the next month. The rental fee is, if I waited 2 weeks and got a better room higher up, it would have been 9,500 baht per month, I believe, plus the 400 baht for internet for 30 days, and then at the end of your month they charge you some electricity. I think it was like 7 baht. That's like how much I paid for the water, one of those waters, and like 30 cents or something. And then they pay you for the water usage. They bill you for the water usage. So I mean, we're talking a few bucks extra. But the room that's available today is 7,500 baht. So today I have to show up at the desk and give them the first month's rent and then another month's rent for a deposit, which I'm supposed to get back. So that makes it 15,000 baht plus 400 baht for 30 days of internet. That's what it's going to cost me today. Yesterday I took a trip. In fact, maybe I'll video that today because I got to go back to the ATM. But anyway, I went to the ATM, and my first experience of drawing money out, I have a Schwab brokerage account and a online checking with Schwab, and my debit card comes from the Schwab online banking. And the reason that I do that is that they reimburse the ATM fees, which is good because it was 180 baht on this end yesterday to withdraw about $300. And I'm going to go today. They have a limit on how much you can withdraw each day, so I'm going to go back today and withdraw another $300-400, and that'll be another 180 baht fee, whatever that ends up being in US dollars. But the point is, the bank on this end charges you a fee to do a cash withdrawal from an ATM, and the bank on that end charges, you know, whatever the fees are, Schwab reimburses you. Scottrade does that as well. The other way that people transfer money, the Bank of Bangkok, or Bangkok Bank, has for the Americans, has a New York office. I've talked to an English guy yesterday that there is also an office in the UK. That's how he transfers his money. So you open a local account here at Bank of Bangkok, or Bangkok Bank, and you do an online transfer from in my case, my US bank to the New York office of Bangkok Bank, and then it would show up in your account here with no fee for wire transfer or anything like that. So just two ways to transfer money from your home country to be able to use it here. It's mostly a cash economy here, like this hotel. It's a pretty big hotel, guest house. They don't take credit cards. So if they want whatever they want, you got to show up and give it to them in cash. So that's about it for now. This is my 4th day here. I'm sort of getting over the jet lag. I am having a problem with the heat. The heat kind of, and this is the cooler season. I talked to a German lady Sunday. This is Tuesday. I talked to a German lady on Sunday, and she said that it took her about 2 months to acclimate to the heat. So see if the gecko's still there. He's just hanging out. So anyway, Chiang Mai, Thailand. Here we are. About a block over this way is a pretty good restaurant, and about 8 to 10 blocks over that way, the Chiang Mai gate is over here. I'm just outside of the old town, and about 2 blocks down is the Chiang Mai gate, and they have kind of a night market there, and with stalls and stuff that you can buy things. And then that's within the old, the city of Chiang Mai. The old city is kind of in a square that used to be walled, and there's still remnants of the wall around, and there was a moat around outside of the wall, and the moat is still there as well. And that's kind of a real busy road. They go around, I assume, all the way around the square. So, but anyway, once you cross into that, you're in the old section of the town, and that's kind of the area I've been going to. I located a pretty good massage parlor that I haven't gone to yet. Maybe today will be the first time. And next door was a nice little bar, friendly people. Anyway, Chiang Mai.